You, what is your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
You, what is your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
You, what is your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
You, what is your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
What's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. It's your boy Tunensports. This your boy Tunensports, man. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. I'm gonna try not to talk for an hour. Yo, I don't think I plan on talking for an hour. So I'm trying to make this live, quick. But yeah, man. Look, I'm tired, yo. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little tired. Um, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. um, you know, I know it's like, I know it's the off season. I know it's the off season. I get all that, man. So it all makes good for content. Um, but me personally, like, I really hate having to talk about like stuff like this. I hate the Donovan Mitchell trade talks. Um, yeah, man, I hate talking about it, man. I really do, man. Even before like it was being even a thought process of people writing about it. It was an assumption like, oh, is he gonna is he gonna stay in Cleveland or whatever? But yeah, man. But like I said, I know it's good content, for some people. I made it clear last live I did a live last time. The last live I did, if you're a Cavalier, then I'm riding with us. I mean, I'm riding with you as long as you riding with us. So as long as Donovan is in a Cleveland uniform, I'm gonna be riding with Donovan, man. He's a Cleveland Cavalier. It's just that simple, man. So I don't really, like I said, I don't pay the trade talks too much attention unless it starts to get really seriously, man. So let's talk about it though. let's talk about it. So NBA insider, right? He believes that Donovan Mitchell could be on the move this season, right? I think it's this season, right? Donovan Mitchell could be on the move if the Cavaliers struggles. That's what you know what I mean? That's what it says, right? So if the Cavaliers struggle, Donovan Mitchell can possibly potentially be on the move. So in the article it says Cleveland has to try to prove over the next year it's worth having Mitchell sign up long term, or they had to consider moving him with a year left on his deal next offseason. If the Cavaliers struggle next season, Mitchell could come up. Mitchell's name could come up. Okay, cool. So basically, the article is basically saying if the Cavaliers somehow struggle, his name could be. Don't be surprised if you see his name start coming up in all these articles about it possible being a trade. And what I could say about that is really like
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna, you know what I mean. I don't know what's gonna happen, right? We don't know this, man. Y'all saying, it's a potentially. This is all potential like stuff that can happen, right? And I try not to look too far ahead, man. Um, hold on, let me gotta respond to this. My fault. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, so it's like we don't know, man. Now let's be real. Let's be real. We really don't know what can happen within the next year or two. Like we don't know, man. I don't know. Uh, Cleveland don't know. I mean, we don't know, man. So if, if Spider gonna be here or not, man. So it's all like whatever. So we seen a lot of things that we thought couldn't or wouldn't happen, and it did. But it's like when we bring up like it's like we bringing it up. It's mad early, I feel like it's early, but we bring up these trade talks with Donovan, and it started with one of the reporters. I forgot because we know initially he wanted to go to New York, man. Or we thought he was going to New York, but Cleveland ended up coming in on and sweeping him away, man. So initially he wanted to go home and play with the New York Knicks. We all know that. That's public knowledge. But he found out Cleveland got him. Shout out to Kobe Altman and the front office getting this deal done. Um, but he found out Cleveland was able to trade for him. We was able to keep our young core, and he was excited to come to Cleveland. Now, I don't want to run players out of here because let's be real, Cleveland is not a top free agent destination. You know what I mean? But what Kobe did was, uh, to me, he built a team here, full of guys who are young, all about basketball, no baggage, no ego, no off the court things. Like you know what I mean by that. And most importantly, players that I would say that really wants to be in Cleveland, and put on that uniform. So I believe he built something here, man. To me, that's what I've seen over the last few seasons, since the LeBron departure, of course. And when I hear like the Darius trade talks, um, like even like I don't get the Darius trade talks, but even with the Allen thing, it plays in my mind like, yo, these guys wants to be here. At least for now, they want to be here, right? And I think the front office done a great job with that aspect, but Spider can't do nothing. He can't do nothing, man. He can't go to New York, man. He can't visit a family member in New York. Like he can't do nothing with New York, man. Because every time he posts anything, or if he visit a family member, even him going to the games, of course, in New York or whatever it got something to do with New York, it's going to be news, man. That's just how it's going to be, man. We're going to have to deal with it for now until it's time for Donovan to decide if he's going to sign an extension or if he chooses to re-sign with the Cavaliers. If he do opt out and he chooses to come back and re-sign with the Cavaliers. That's just the facts. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. So that's why I'm not taking this too crazy. So that's gonna be news throughout the whole season going into next year. Um so Donovan, yeah, he can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. So because he does that, because anything with New York is gonna be, oh nah, it's time to trade him. It's time to trade him. He looked too happy. That's what some people like. Oh yeah, Donovan looked too happy. It's time to trade him. I don't like him being happy. Posting New York stuff. Like when I see the New York stuff, I don't pay it no mind. That's just me personally, man. Like I don't pay it no mind, man. But it's like these people was gonna poke. Salute Tom K, man. Let Spider live. He seems happy enough and is under contract. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Tom K. Like I'm not like when I get my perspective, I'm not trying to let's trade. Like I'm not doing that, man. The dude, let him live. Like as far as I see it, he's under contract. That's what I see. When I see Donovan Mitchell, I see him in a Cleveland Cavalier uniform. He played for the Cavaliers. He is our number one option. This is his team. This is his team. Spiro is his team. So that's all I see. Um, when LeBron was under contract, when we knew he was going to become a free agent, all I saw was LeBron in a Cleveland Cavalier uniform. LeBron is a Cav until further notice, and I'm riding with you, man. It is what it is, man. But that Donovan not gonna be able to do nothing, man. He's from the New York area. He's a Mets fan. His dad works for the Mets. Right? People look, they don't care about that. Tom K. They don't care about that. They're not gonna care about that. They don't care. They don't care what you're saying, man. They just like I said, man. This is good content to have, right, for some people. And articles to put out there, but they don't care about his family. They don't care about none of that stuff. It's just good news to have because we already know we're gonna have to when he finally decides to sign with us or whoever it may be, but I'm gonna say with us, then we could probably put this to rest. But as of right now, it's gonna be newsworthy, man. They just gonna keep on making stories out of it, man. I'm just a little tired from it. But I seen that more reports came out, poking at it. So I said, let me talk about it real quick. If nobody else is gonna talk about, it, let me just talk about it real quick. Um, Mobley, LA, where he is. We're gonna get shook up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we know where Mobley's from. Like, come on, man. But Mobley's a Cavalier, man, and he's gonna stay a Cleveland Cavalier. We're gonna give him an extension. He's like, let players live. They got lives to live. Let them live. Like I don't pay too much mind to none of that, man. They want to go here or there. Who cares, man? It's not alarming at all. It's not alarming at all, man. They could visit other cities too. They could go home if they want. It's the off season. Like, come on, yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Oh man, it is crazy out here, yo. Now, you know, if now, hold on. Let me say this. Now, I get it if like Dan Gilbert don't want to have like another LeBron situation, man. I heard people talk about this before, but we knew Bron. Well, I knew Bron. I had a feeling like, yeah, LeBron is out. He's out for LA. Um, I was delusional though. I was still trying to keep hope alive. Like, yo, LeBron is going to come back, man. It came down to the Cavaliers and the Lakers when it came down to signing with the final two teams, right? So I know he was probably out for LA. He didn't take that contract extension. Well, he didn't want to do the long term deal. I think it was Kobe tried to get him to do the long term. They wanted him to commit long term. Obviously, uh, he didn't do that. He didn't want us to trade Kyrie Irving. All the moves Kobe was making, or was beginning to make was strategic. I seen he was trying to make moves for the future. Making sure we got that 2018 pick when we did make that trade. I thought what he did bringing in the young players that final year with LeBron 2018. I thought it was interesting when he got all them guys. Rodney Hood, who was it? Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance, who ended up staying past that season. All them guys ended up staying past that season, but eventually all the players we traded for that year, they end up not being the Cavs as we speak today. So, um, and I wish Larry Nance the best, man. It was a good story. His dad playing here and he being able to wear his dad number. Like that was dope. But yeah, but yeah. And yo, we were supposed to get Paul George and Melo. I don't. Do you remember that we were supposed to get Paul George and Melo, and then it turned out into being we was gonna get Paul George and Bledsoe, and Bledsoe was still good at that time. He was still good. This is before he went to the Bucks. He was with the Phoenix Suns, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but LeBron wasn't about to sign that long term. He wasn't about to make that commitment, right? Because I think in the back of my LeBron wanted to keep his options open, but I think he all along he knew he was going to go to LA, man. But LeBron didn't do the long term thing. PG was down to play in Cleveland, by the way. He was down to team up with LeBron in Cleveland. I really wish we would have been able to see that them going up against the Warriors, man. But we couldn't get that. The long term agreement, you didn't get that from Bron. He ended up being a free agent, which nothing wrong with that, man. If the man want to be a free agent, let him be a free agent, man. Um, let him be a free agent. Cavs fans so insecure sometimes. Anyone may leave when contract is up. That is business, but this is not a Dame situation. Cavs picking up pieces that Spider liked or played with Niang Taj. Yo, Tom K, man. Look, you get it, man. You get it. You get it. Tom K get it. You get it. Um you you get it. Like it's it's like bad. This is newsworthy though, man. This is good content. Like I said, Donovan Mitchell might get traded. Like this is all good content to have, man. It's good storylines, right? And it's gonna be forever a thing. Like I said, yeah, it is a business, and no, we are not in a Dame situation, man. We're not in a Dame. Dame yeah, I just saw the report on Dame too, but um, yeah, Spider played with, yeah, he played with these guys. He played, and he also played with we got Ricky Rubio back, someone who was Spider was playing with alongside. Um, I thought we were going to get Royce O'Neal too to complete the get the little jazz with you ain't going. I thought that they was looking at Royce O'Neal, but yes, Spider played with some of these guys. We making sure Spider is good, man. We trying to do everything we could to make this team contend and also bring in guys that make sense, right? Um, so yeah, and I like I said, I like the Niang pickup, man. I like the Tajerome pickup. Some people might not like the Tajerome pickup. They're gonna be like, "Yo, who is this guy?" Like, I mean, I like that pickup as well, man. Can we let off Allen too? Damn, let the man bounce back. Everyone but DG and LeVert sucked in the playoffs. Let Kobe work and see what happens this season. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give Allen like for me, I'm gonna give Allen one more chance, man. Cause I know what he brings to the table. Like there's people that want Jarrett Allen gone, but I know what he brings to the table, man. I don't think Evan Mobley ready to play no five. That's just me. It's nah. Yeah, he not ready to play no five for a full season. Nah, man. I know what Allen brings to the table, man. So it's one. We got the experience. Yo, you can't expect to learn from something. You have to go through it, bro. You got to fail. You got to go through these things, man. These guys will bounce back. I believe it. And if they don't, they don't. But I believe these guys are gonna bounce back. And we finally got better pieces that could fit well. Salute my boy Lang. Go Cavs. You already know, man. You know. Let them know. You already know. Go Cavs, man. I really feel good about this season. I feel like it's one more move though that I would like to see. Um, People need contests, I guess, until the season kicks off. Something to talk about. Yeah, it's off season, so sure, I don't mind. I don't mind talking about it for a little bit, but it's off season. Sure, I just get tired of hearing Donovan Mitchell name come up. He going to New York, man. Then you got people from the New York thinking like making videos about it, saying he don't want to play in Cleveland and stuff like that. Like it's just whack, man. But Spider, he under contract with us for now. He do have a player option in there, so I'm gonna be honest. We really shouldn't be thinking about stuff like this, like not right now. Like why? Like I think we have a good window to win with this great young team, this young core. Um, our focus should be on winning, not trying to force a player out of somewhere, out of Cleveland because he won't answer when you want him to. You know, all that other stuff, right? Um, let me see what you said. Mobley better at four, I think. Let him roam the film perimeter. Need Allen like player, but true, no doubt. Starting small forward would be nice. Yeah. I like Mobley at the four. I don't think he's ready to play the five yet. In my opinion, I don't think he's ready to play the five. Um, I really wish his range gets better. I'm looking for him. He actually I think shot he shot worse this season than his first season. But I think I would look for him to go push to that 30% range. From outside. That's me hoping. But yeah, man. I think Evan Mobley. I think him and Allen they benefit. Excuse me, they benefit off each other, man. I think so, man. I wouldn't break it up, man. I wouldn't do it. Number one defense. Evan Mobley, defensive player of the year, honors. He was a finalist, right? So, I wouldn't do it, man. Thanks for being a reasonable voice, Tony. Yeah, you already know, man. I'm not gonna be delusional, but this is my perspective. You know. Now but you know what? On the other hand, I get it though. I think about it like this, right? Just try to think about the other side of it. Like you gave up all your valuable assets, right? You gave up lottery marketing, uh he was huge for us, that was man, yo, that was a good team, man. I really wish we would have did something with that playing games. I'm mad that we lost to Brooklyn and then we lost to what was it, Atlanta. But yeah, that team was pretty. I know we had injuries too though, but yeah, that team was dope though. But just think about it like this, right? You had you had Laurie marketing. I forgot about Taco Fall, right? Laurie Marketing, who was huge for us, he ended up tapping into his potential in Utah, most improved. And if we had him at the three, yo, man, sheesh, yo, we still had him over here, yo, at the three. Man, we could have did something, bro. We could have pushed for Eastern Conference Finals, bro. Like if we was able to have him and Donovan, I'm saying, right? But sheesh. But look, you had Laurie Marketing, you had him. Um, But you also gave up Young Bull. You gave up the Young Bull. You gave up Sexton, and you also gave up the young boy from Kansas, um, and a bunch of picks. So now let's be real though. Like let's keep it real, right? You swap Donovan Mitchell out, right? You swap him with them guys. Like we never do the deal. We never do the deal. We keep the same guys. Colin coming back from the injury. We keep this team, young boy from Kansas. Markin is still playing the three. Mobley at the four, Allen at the five. You got LeVert. You got LeVert at the two, and you got DG at the one. So you do that, right? So do we beat the Knicks? D- Do we beat the Knicks? I'll wait. I just gotta think about it. Do we beat the Knicks with that team? And then you got, then Rubio still coming off of that. You know what I mean? Coming off of that. because you got to think about Rubio not playing. Then he's how Rubio look. But look, Garland, LeVert, Laurie, Mobley, Allen, and you could even you can even take Allen out, slide Mobley to the 5, and boom, Laurie to the 4. So like, do we beat the Knicks? That's a question. That's a good question for me to even think about if we didn't never get Donovan Mitchell, because I think we still end up getting to the playoffs. Obviously, do we be a first round exit again? I don't know. Now I'm just looking at both sides here because I just want to look at both sides. And you know my answer. I'm glad we was able to land a superstar talent, again, in Spider. And I'm not trading him unless he wants to be traded. Like, what is we talking about here, man? But you know what? I get it though, because you got to recoup what you lost, and I ain't even mad at that. You got to recoup what you lost, man. They think if you trade Donovan now, you get back a good amount of assets because what he got, his contract is like, if you trade him now, he still got what is it, 2 years and a player option, something like that, man. You probably get back more or whatever, but um I get it if you want to recoup what you lost, right? But I'm not trading Donovan. That's just my opinion, right? Um I'm not trading him. You just don't trade away your all NBA talent like that. Now, if he opts out, it's not the end of the world. Some players do that to see how the market is looking, or to look to get more money, etc. But look, Kobe know what to do, man. They having conversations that we don't know about. Just know, if we are aware of what's going on, the Cleveland front office already on top of things and working out different details that we probably don't have no knowledge of at the moment. Um, I think I think Knicks happen to be a bad matchup for the Cavs. I do think old Cavs would have been good, but we would have been playing against Spider if we don't make that trade. But this how I'm looking at it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You right, because maybe though, because the Knicks was I don't think the Jazz really had any intention on trying to trade Spider to the Knicks, because who was it? Danny Ainge was playing hardball, man, trying to, cause they didn't want to come up with what you call it over there. Then they wanted the 3 and D boy. They wanted Grimes, right? And stuff like that. The Knicks really ain't want to give up, who was it, RJ? They didn't want to give up one of them guys. And that's why the Cavs are able to sweep in, because the Cavs and Utah, we got we got a little good relationship with them. Doing some business with them. We got a little a good relationship with Utah. Um so yeah, you put Donovan. All right, you do Donovan, right? Donovan. Let's say Donovan go to New York. Well, who New York gonna give up? New York gotta get some of them guys up. You saw what we had to give up. New York gotta get some of them guys up. So that's how I'm looking at it too. Like, who gonna be playing? You got Spider, then you gonna have Bronson end up signing over there. I don't know, man. I don't know, because they got to get some of them guys up too. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting though. Like, if, but we won't get that. We would never know, because we won't get that. Um, but Spider, Spider is a Cavalier though. He's a Cavalier until whenever he's not, and I'm cool on the trade talks. Just content. And Bubba Andre B, to answer you from the last live, Donovan never made an All NBA with Utah, right? So I stand on my words. His best season so far has been in a Cleveland uniform. I stand on my words. I stand on that. Um, yeah. Now I'm gonna be on record. The Cavs, um, the Cavs, they shouldn't trade Donovan Mitchell. I don't think they will. They shouldn't. Um, and don't be surprised at these reports. And these writers, especially in Cleveland, make a big storyline out of it. And then you hear it on First Take or places like that. Or what whatever show that's popping, you know. And to answer the report, right? The report says, if we struggle, they might trade Donovan Mitchell.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
If you able to win 51 games with an absent Rubio, of course, Rubio wasn't here part of the season. He had a long journey coming back. He never really got into rhythm fully. And the bench that we had, no shade to the guys, those the guys, no shade to them. I don't see us I don't see us struggling now with the upgrades at those positions because we did upgrade. We did upgrade. I don't see us. Why we struggle now? I guess the cast supposed to not get better or something. I think we supposed to stay the same.
Shame.
We gonna get better, man. Um. So yeah, I just look at it like that, man. Like if we struggle, right? They said it might be a discussion to have. I don't see us struggling next season or this season that's coming up. With this team, I don't see us struggling, man. Now in this picture right here, we missing like yeah, just look at the lineup. I don't see us struggling. You got DG, Spider, Max Struess. As of now, he will probably be the starting small forward. We don't know yet. Um, Off season is still here, right? So I don't know if we're gonna still like go for another move. I would hope, but you have Evan Mobley at the 4, Allen at the 5. Then you got Rubio. Rubio. Hopefully Rubio is able to have a better year if he decides to still play, right? You got LeVert, Isaac Coro, who I like, the Yang and Dean Wade. The Damian Jones is missing from this. Wow, I didn't even know it. Damian Jones is not in this picture, and Todd Jerome is not in this picture. So you would probably replace Rubio with Todd Jerome, and you replace Dean Wade with Damian Jones. I'm gonna speak about Dean Wade in a minute, but yeah, we got a little. I think as of right now, I think we only got one roster spot available. Um, we got Isaiah Mobley. He's gonna be on is he gonna be on the 2-way? We got Imani Bates. I think there's only one roster spot that's really available if he was to make another move. So that's why I'm thinking like, is we gonna make another trade or is we done? Like, and we're gonna keep that roster spot open for one of them guys. That's what I think. I think we done. I still want to see another move, but I think we done. But let me get to the last report. I'm gonna touch on this before we close it out. With the Jarrett Allen thing, man. Let's talk about Jarrett Allen real quick. Um, so like we already spoke on this before. Like unless it's a deal you can't pass up on, just stop taking calls or take them off the block. It's no secret out of all the Cavaliers, out of all the Cavs. Let's be real. I think Allen will be the first to go because he's the weakest link. If there is one, he will be the weakest link out of this core right here. If there is a weakest link. And I ain't gonna lie, that comment he made still rub me some type of way. But he still is a good player. And if the Cavs was trading somebody, it will be him. He's the weakest link if there was one. Especially with his contract salary being able to match up. Really the only guy that's really had the contract to match up with some of these other teams. I say running back with Allen. We had the top rated defense with the duo between him and Evan Mobley. Y'all got more help, especially with the space in the flow out. Y'all got more help. Now, my guy Lane, he said this during the Knicks series. I think we was getting waxed, bro. The Cavs getting they was getting touched, right? You can't play Mobley and Allen. You can't play them obviously the whole game. You got to rotate them out. I agree. The Cavs got exposed in the playoffs, man. It's just that simple. I don't think Mobley's not ready to play the 5 yet. in my opinion. So we should just stop suggesting it. Like, I'm talking about playing the 5, like for 82 games, like replacing Allen with Mobley. That's what I mean. Like, he could play the 5, but I'm talking about replacing Allen and him being the starting center. Nah, you can't do that. You keep Allen and Mobley as it is. And I'm just gonna play this Brian Windhorst audio real quick. Let me play this Brian Windhorst audio real quick. Cause he talked about he talked about Dean Wade. Dean Wade. I know what y'all thinking. Dean Wade stink. I know, but nah. Dean Wade, he stank last season, but this season is gonna be different probably. Let's play this Brian Windhorst audio real quick, and I'm about to close out soon.
Here, Darius Garland is not going anywhere. Donovan Mitchell is not getting traded. Could Jarrett Allen be someone that's on the move from the Cavs this summer?
I don't expect it to happen this summer. I haven't heard anything really actionable about Jarrett. I think the reason that Jarrett Allen's name is going to be tossed in trade rumors is because of lack of other options. They really don't have other. I mean, they're not trading Evan Mobley, and so Garland is sort of the. I'm sorry. Oh my God! Now we've gotten in trouble again. Not Garland. Allen is the guy who you know, if you're looking at the Cavs roster for a guy who makes real money and has real value, he's there. So I would imagine that, that when people call the Cavs, that's a discussion that at some point has to happen. The Caris LeVert contract will be very interesting because, I mean, I don't want to be rude to him, but the contract he's signing is being signed with the idea that it could be traded. I'm not saying that they're going to have the press conference that he signed and then immediately get on the phone, but that's got to be in the Cavs' mind. So maybe that contract, depending on how he plays, becomes more of a front of mind thing. But I really think that the Cavs' intention is to add 2 or 3 players in this next 7 to 10 days that can be in their rotation. And also something else that's important for the Cavs that is not getting talked about, they need Dean Wade to come back and be Dean Wade. I mean, that's another thing that has to happen. He was the player that they really liked and that they signed to an extension before last year was not the same player after he hurt his shoulder. So he's got to come back and be that player. And if he comes back, it's almost like adding a player in free agency, quite frankly.
It clear Darius.
And we did that. We added 2 or 3 players that could be in the rotation. Niang, Max Strus, and Ty Jerome. Damian Jones, some people might not be too amped about that. He could be a backup, serviceable backup big for Jarrett Allen. It is more like the as far as the center market go, like the big man market is kind of not that crazy. Not too many bigs that I see that will do that much for Cleveland. It's like 2 bigs I think in the market right now that the Cavs could add to the roster. That would be nice. It's your boy, man. The problem with the Cavs during the Knicks series was rebounding, but now that they can make shots, there won't be as many rebounding opportunities. Yeah, we got killed. We got killed on the boards. Absolutely. Mitchell Robinson. We had him looking like he was better than what he was. Now, you know what? I won't say that because that's what he does. That's his job. So I'm not even gonna say that. But Mitchell Robinson was not even Mitchell Robinson. The whole Nick, you had Jalen Bronson, you had Josh Hart, you had all these guys getting rebounds, more rebounds than Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley too, but mostly Jarrett Allen. You know, but yeah, the rebounding opportunities definitely was a factor. Us not being able to space out as much as we wanted to, and I would, like I said, JB, his rotations and the guys he chose to stick with. I say all that the rebounding, the offense wasn't good. Like it looked like we was making things harder than it should have been. You know what I mean? Donovan playing terrible. DG not waking up until later on in the series. Mobley did do a decent job, in my opinion. I thought he did a decent job on what Julius Randle. I know Julius Randle, he got some stuff off, but Julius Randle really didn't have a great series against us, man. Yeah, he hit some shots here and there, one left open, but Evan Mobley, I thought defended him well. But yeah, that's mostly that rebounding thing, man. That rebounding thing, yeah. And JB, like, I don't know what's up with JB. JB got out coached as well. We're gonna throw that out there too. And I'm not expecting, like, I don't think JB was a better coach than Tommy Boy Tibbs. Tibbs is a better coach, but JB, he JB's all right, man. He good. JB good, man. JB good. I like JB. Other people don't like JB. I'm different. I like JB. This year is gonna prove to me though, with seeing his roster he got, like I need to see something out of him. More creativity. From this coaching staff and his team, but yeah, the rebounding definitely killed this. But piggybacking off with Brian Windhorst was talking about, we added the 2 or 3 guys, and what else did he say? He said the whole Dean Wade thing, and Jarrett Allen trades, like that's gonna like you said, I don't see Jarrett Allen trade happening. I don't see it happening unless something crazy, you know what I mean? But it can potentially come back up as we get closer to the trade deadline. That's obviously, I think it's gonna be brought up when the trade deadline come. His name gonna be brought up. You're gonna have Donovan Mitchell name brung up. I'm just gonna say it now. But then he's talking about the Dean Wade thing. A lot of people think Dean Wade suck at basketball. I don't think Dean Wade suck at basketball. I don't think no NBA players suck at basketball. But like let me hold on. Let me just play Dean Wade click, and I'm about to close out. I said I wasn't gonna talk for an hour, yo. It's like 40 minutes now, but let me just play. Let me just show Dean Wade, man. This is one of the better games he had, and this was like the start of it all, man. I was like, yo, Dean Wade, yeah. It's there. Like that's what he could do. And like Brian Hall said, he had that injury. But let me just play this. Let me just play this clip real quick. Let me start talking.
Fortunate for Barrett. Won't wind up getting to him quick enough.
Barrett got off to as Wade fires a 3 from the corner. He hit. My goodness, the Cavaliers are 7 of 10 from behind the line as Barrett, as Fournier with a floater. Here goes Mitchell. Mitchell strolls into the forecourt. What a pass to Wade! Oh my!
Okoro did a great job of preventing Brunson from getting the basketball back.
Mitchell skips to Mobley, back to Wade. Dean Wade knocks it down. He's a perfect 5 for 5 here in this first half. He had 20 free throws in about 5 minutes. Wade fires a 3. He knocks it down as he got Hartenstein on the fly ball. Lit it up from 3 in the first half as Randall down the lane. Struggled here in this third quarter as Hartenstein can't tip it in. Back and forth we go. Mitchell's on the run. There's Wade. He fires. He's got it. Looked up at the officials. He's looking for a flagrant as Brunson. Dean Wade's fine night continues. He has 19 points. He's a crisp 7 of 10 from the field, and he's hit 5 threes.
They're going to review this.
Coming full speed. Mitchell again. Splits a double. Looking to take the heart out of these Knicks. Wade for 3.
Fortunate for Barrett.
Now that's Dean Wade, right? And yo, I'm mad we lost to the Knicks, man. But we really could have beat the Knicks, man. But a lot of things happened, and we lost Kevin Love and all other stuff, man. We just wasn't the same team we looked like during the regular season. As a matter of fact, we was the same team. We just, I don't know, man. But the whole Dean Wade thing, man. D Wade is not no scrub, shoot. He's not a scrub. That was one of his better games this past season against the New York Knicks. And who said Donovan can't pass, man? Donovan can pass. He's a scorer though. That's what he does. But like that having Niang off the bench is like good insurance. Like, cause I really hope Dean Wade I really hope Dean Wade can like get it back and bounce back, because it's not like he's a scrub, you know what I mean. So I really hope Dean Wade can bounce back and get back to good basketball, because he's not a scrub. You gotta understand, if like with me, if I seen you do something more than one time, more than 2 times, it's not a fluke. To me, like what you telling me is like, yo, I'm capable of doing it. I'm capable of doing it. Okay, then do it. Then do it. And I think Dean Wade is capable. From what we've seen, it's just like with the shoulder thing and him needing to get his confidence back. That's real talk. Like if I see you like he's capable of doing it, man. Whether he could do it or not do it, or however you feel about Dean Wade, he's capable of doing it, and I seen him do it. Like Niang and Wade is basically filling Kevin Love's slot. That's all it is, man. And even like think about it when it's do happen, you could probably run. You could do it. You could do a Mobley, Niang, maybe Dean Wade in the same lineup. Maybe who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? But maybe. But yeah, man, he's capable of doing it. But look at how Miami was able to get to the finals like that, man. That great run they had before losing to the Denver Nuggets, which I don't know. I had the Denver Nuggets beating them. I didn't think Miami really stood a chance. I thought they was gonna make it interesting and keep the game close, but I knew Nuggets should have won that series 9 times out of 10. And seeing how they was able to get to the finals like that, and I'm just looking at the road it took to get there. We can get to an Eastern Conference. The goal is to win the championship. So I'm gonna go further than that. We can get to the finals because we're not gonna be satisfied. We will be satisfied, but that's not the end goal. The goal is to win the title. Donovan Mitchell goal is to win the title. Darius Garland goal is to win the title. They said LeVert goal is to win the title. All these guys said this out their mouths. You could look it up. I don't think I'm lying. It's public knowledge. They want to win the championship for Cleveland. They want the new era of the Cavaliers basketball. They want to win the championship for Cleveland. They said it. And if you saying it, I think you could do it. We got the team. I think we could do it, man. We got guys on this team. We got Imani Bates. Summer League coming up. Tune in. Summer League coming up. It was the first game. The game is tomorrow, right? Come on, bro. Like Imani Bates. A lot of people not really feeling the Imani Bates thing, or they don't think he's gonna be. I heard somebody say that Imani Bates might not ever be NBA ready. I think I heard somebody say that. like he's bro. He might be. He's the first one. He is still in the draft, and Imani Bates might be not like Jokic, because Jokic got drafted second round, but he might be one of the greatest, not the greatest, but he gonna be a great second round pick. If he turns out to be what we think he can be, coming out of the second round, a lot of teams gonna be like, yo, we should have drafted that kid. Why do we draft this guy? Like when you do the redrafts, and this guy should have went before them guys. It's gonna be like that. Just watch. Just watch. Imani Bates is coming. I'm rooting for the kid. I'm rooting for Imani, man. I'm rooting for Imani, man. He's in the right situation, man. I just wanted to say good video, bro. Keep up the good work. Go Cavs. I appreciate you. It's your boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning in. You already know, man. It's all about the Cavs. I'm all in, man, with the Cavs, man. All in. I'm all in. Appreciate you though. But yeah, I'm rooting for the Imani Bates. I can't believe people really don't think he's gonna be nothing, or they don't think his mindset is right because he says certain stuff. Like I think Imani gonna be good, but just getting back to I think we get to the past the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe. I still think it's one more move or two we could make, maybe one more move we need to make. But as far as the Allen thing go, if the deal is like a deal that you can't refuse, I maybe. But just keep this core together going into the next season. That's just what I gotta say about that, man. That's what I gotta say about that, man. And I'm gonna keep on going live if there's any other newsworthy stuff to talk about. As far as pertaining to Cavaliers, man, that's what we do. Cavs every day. Cleveland content every day. So I want to see about the summer league too, for real. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody whoever tuned in, whoever was viewing the live. Don't forget leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you and you and you for sharing your time with me. And yeah, stay tuned for the next live or video, man. Like, it's your boy said, go Cavs. Appreciate y'all.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.